Hey, Tessa, hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your question and your situation overall with your parents.
Okay, so my husband and I, from 2013 to 2014, worked our debt snowball and got out of debt. Took us about 18 months. And so once we did all of that, we kind of looked up and realized that not everyone lives debt-free and that we were not normal. And so
it's a realization a lot of people have, I feel like.
And so we didn't know what my parents' situation is as far as what their debt is, what's left behind in their will, should that situation arise, and just a whole bunch of uncertainty as far as what will play out.
Absolutely. So have they ever breached the conversation with you all? Like, what's the furthest you guys have gone in conversation when it comes to money? I mean, I'm sure you shared your story and you guys getting out of debt, so I know they probably know that part, but like, have they opened any kind of door, or is that even an open avenue to talk about money, even from your ends with them?
It's kind of like touch and go, like it might come up, but it doesn't necessarily always evolve into the deep discussion of, well, what are the numbers? What are the exact types of debt?
Yep. Okay, so a way to approach this conversation for you or anyone listening who doesn't have these ongoing conversations with their parents is, first and foremost, we call this the powdered butt syndrome. Meaning, if someone has powdered your butt, they do not want your advice on sex or money. So like, that's the lay of the land, which means this is going to be awkward. Because in a normal reality, you would think the roles are very much reversed, right? That the parent takes care of the child. But now you're an adult and that conversation hasn't happened. So I think when you sit down to have this conversation, because it is going to have to be a sit down, you can kind of go around the edges and kind of pick up pieces along the way. But it's better just to sit down and just have a frank conversation and own it. Number two, you definitely want to present quickly as they start to realize you're going to be talking about money and their money, is that you're not having this conversation because you want their money. Some people are, some parents can be sitting here being like, who is this kid? What are they wanting? Why are they so interested in my will and my investments? It's to say, okay, this is not about me getting your money by any means. This is me wanting to take care of you guys and pass on your legacy as well as possible. And do you have siblings?
I do, yes.
Two younger. Two younger, okay. And so your parents need to realize that 100% of the time, guaranteed 100% of the time, when things are not communicated before a death, stress and fighting start to occur among siblings because no one knows what to do. Yep. And so you want to be able to say and communicate to your parents, hey, this is for the betterment even of the relationship of your kids. Like, we want to do this for you. And so with the will, like, let's talk about it. And I'll be here to help you. I can be a resource. Like, use me and let's walk through this together. So that's one big thing to realize. And then also just talk about just their overall financial situation, right? Talk about their debt level. Talk about their income. Know if they have investments. So they have a 401k. Your mom, did I hear she's a teacher? Yes. Okay. Yes. So she may have stuff, involved with that. Like, figure out their entire financial situation. But the two big things for your benefit, again, as the child, is going to be the will and the long-term care insurance for sure. And so my hope would be that this would be a continued conversation. And the more you guys have this conversation, the more normal it becomes. It really does, yes, right? It takes like the scary monster and it reveals it into the light. And you're like, okay, it's not as scary as I thought. And so you guys, what's your relationship like now?
Very good. Very involved with my kids. They, watch them for date nights and that kind of thing. So
that's great.
Very involved.
Yes. So I think that's even more encouraging knowing the current relationship, because dependent upon that is, how well these kind of conversations can go. Well, thanks, Tessa, so much for coming on and just being willing to share your story, because so many people are in your boat. So I really, really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. Hope that conversation with Tessa helped you guys, because I know these conversations with your parents can be awkward and hard, but hopefully you can take some of those tips and apply them to your situation.